Happy St. Patrick's, everybody. I'm Bob Anderson, and I don't have to look at my calendar today. It's March 17th, 2025, and I'm drinking my Bailey's and coffee. Yeah, Bailey's and coffee. It's a big day for me. I love St. Patrick's Day. To me, St. Patrick's Day is the Irish version of Christmas. Anyways, I so the title of my video is, is it Irish luck or is it years of freaking experience studying and learning? And I hate to tell you, it's years of studying, learning. It's not Irish luck. I don't know if I hate to tell you that, but it's a fact. And today I took two trades. One was a trade that we really don't need to talk about, but it was in the NQ. I ended up getting knocked out with like $10. I threw my stop up and came back down, knocked me out. Second one was one of my line trades that I've been talking about. I've been harping about, been harping and harping and harping and harping about. And it was in the NQ also. It was a rejection of the top of the prior day high. I will show you that trade. I hit that one for $500 in about a minute. So my weekly goal, I'm already halfway there, and that trade hit at 9:53. So 9:53 on Monday. I'm halfway to the weekly goal, which is great. I'm going to also show you a trade in gold that I got cold feet on and I didn't take. It would have been a beautiful trade. If you went from entry to what you should have presumed your target to be, it would have been about $700 on one contract. So anyways, sometimes you can't get everything. The key is to at least, again, like I talk about, know why you got in, what your edge is, where you're going, and what you're trying to accomplish, so that you know how to manage your stop and manage your target too. If you're just guessing, or if you're jumping in the middle of consolidation or something like that, then you probably need to find a different hobby. Anyways, I'm going to show these trades. Oh man, holy cow! The NQ might be setting up for an overnight open trade. Shoot. Okay, so because right now it's 10:30 while I'm sitting here doing this video. Let me get my charts up, and I'm going to show you these trades, and we'll go from there. Hold on. Okay, so let's talk about the trade I took. I took off all the moving averages here just to simplify everything here, okay, and get straight down to these lines. The lines being the prior day high, the overnight open, the prior day close, the current day high, current day low, prior day open, prior day low. Okay? So, because the trade that I took that worked was based off of these lines. All right? So, what was I looking at? And why did I get excited? Well, what I was looking at was, the market opened. It had been, see how the prior day high got rejected here going into the market open, and then it rolled up. And like one of the things I always talk about, the crossover retest. Well, hell, look at the crossover and the retest and the rejection. I mean, whoa! You understand what I'm saying? And if you're looking candle wise, you had 1, 2, 3, 4 candles straight into the prior day high. Rejection, boom, gone. Now, let's talk about just quickly with the NQ By the way, when I started this video, you heard me screaming, oh my God, we're getting ready for an overnight open trade. Well, that was because we had this, and this. This candle was the one forming when I said that. And then the darn thing rolled up because I wanted it, again, let's talk about it. I mean, I can't make it any simpler. It was, my intent was for it to come down to here, right in here, or even here, which is the prior day close, either one of them. And then, and do a spike through like that, and then a rejection. Okay. Your V shape, see the V, your V shape rejection, That's what you're looking for. Okay. It never got there. So when it did this roll up and roll down, I didn't partake, obviously, even though the damn thing worked back to the prior day high. Anyways, so let's talk about this trade right here, because in the NQ. Okay, let me explain to you how I actually took this trade. See your markers here? These are my actual live account trades. Okay, so what I'm going to do, because I don't want to screw something up here while the market's going, let me put it in sim mode. Just remember, this is where the entry was, okay? And the reason I'm doing that is because I'm going to explain to you what I was looking at. So when this thing was slamming down to here, I had sitting up here a buy stop limit, okay?
Order submitted.
Sitting. So let's look at this, all right? I had one sitting, up here, all right? And then and I want to explain this. So what I do is when I say drop and drag, see how it's stuck to my global mover thing here? See how that is? See, click, 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 click. Every time I click, that's where it drops. Okay, so let's talk about this. Now, this candle has a very long wick. It's a big candle. So what I did, again, this is conservative. This is what Bob Anderson does on the NQ. Okay, on the NQ, this is what I do. I say to myself, because this thing is so vicious and so whippy, I say, I really want to know where I'm getting in, and I really want to know where I'm getting out. So this candle right here, okay, I'm going to try to do this in sequence. This candle right here, it opened here and it rolled up and it went north of this break. But my order was still sitting up here, okay? But what I had is I had it kind of sitting down here waiting. I had it sitting here waiting for me to push click, okay? This candle right here was so large, I anticipated it's going to go up and then they're going to feed it back down. May even feed it all the way back down to here. I didn't know how far they were going to feed it down, but in my mind, they're going to feed it back down. I've talked about this before, the likelihood that candles retrace themselves to the 50% mark is very high. And with the NQ, man, 50% of this candle is hundreds of dollars. So what I did, again, my order's sitting up here. I waited for it to pierce my entry here, and then I waited for it to pull back down. And then when it pulled back down, I then put my order, bam, just like that. Okay? And that's what it did. It came down, it sat here, and then it shot back up. Now, does that mean some of these trades I miss because it literally just goes right on through? Yeah, I mean it does. I'm not gonna have my stop down here. Okay, as an example, I'm not gonna have my stop way the hell down there. If you're at 932 and your entry is 976, let's just say, all right, That's 44 points. That's $880. Okay. But instead, when I let it do this hunky-dory thing and then it rotates back up and it takes me in, I can drop my stop right here and feel comfortable about the trade. So now I'm at 76 minus 63, right? Yeah, somewhere around there, which is like 13 points, 4 times, 5 times. Now I'm risking $250. Okay. It's kind of how I try to do it when these candles are big like this, because there's got to remember, there's a lot of this thing is vicious. It's whippy. Okay. So that's what I do when I trade the NQ off of these lines, or even the 1 minute gold line trades. I literally, now I'm going to give you a caveat, unless this candle right here starts, down in this area and then rejects up, I give it the opportunity to push through, come back down, and rotate up. That's why I say you got to learn the personality of the instruments you're trading, because you can go back on paper. I'll give you an example. You can go back on paper and look at this and go, oh man, I missed this trade. Let's just say, for example, this candle had retraced from here to here. Okay, that's probably like $400 or $500. Okay, before it rotated back up and through. Let's just say it did that. When you go back and look on paper, you go, okay, well, it did go down here and it did go up, but man, I had to have a stop of like $600. Bob Anderson didn't, because Bob Anderson didn't allow it to put its to grab me here and then roll me down. Okay, yeah. And if it just happens to run right off without me, it runs right off without me. So it's the only way you can handle these bigger candles like this. I'm just telling you, in my opinion. And
Order canceled.
And keep this in mind. If it does stick its head right through here and then it rotates right over all the way down you didn't take that loss either. You know what I'm saying? When I enter the NQ, I enter the NQ as conservative as I possibly can, because it is vicious. Okay. So, anyways, let's see what's going on over here. So then we've had now we're going to sit in between the overnight open and the prior day high. See this? We're just going to sit in between here now. Terrible. Anyways, let me show you one more thing. I want to show you the gold trade that I didn't take today, and I could kick myself in the teeth, but it's right here. So gold opens at 8:20. I talk about that multiple times. It opens at 8:20 in the morning. It had a rotation all the way down to the overnight open right here, and then it rejected. But see, it rejected at 8:20. Okay. Well, I'm not getting in any trades when the actual market just opened, meaning when gold just opened. But then it rotated over, came and sat on top of the prior day close. And I was like, oh God, please no. And I lost my nerve. Even though the prior day close showed promise over here, it rotated up, sat on top of it, boom, gone. Okay. It's recognizing the prior day close. Hell, it recognized it again here. I mean, this is ugly, but I'm just stating. So the movement from here to here, nice 1, 2, 3, 4 candles right into it. Nice push through, rotation, bam. And then where is it going to go? Hold on a second. Where is it going to go? It's going to go back to, it's going to seek resistance. Well, where's resistance? the prior day open. I mean, just look at that. Can you not see how clear that is? Boom, boom, and then back down. Oh, anyways, this move from here to here on one contract is $700. I didn't take that trade. Kicking myself for it. Anyways, that is my analysis of what I looked at this morning, and I am halfway to my goal for the week. Is it St. Patrick's Day Irish luck? No, it's not. It's from years of staring at these charts and recognizing places where we're going to get recoils, retracements, whatever you want to call it, that are profitable to you if you recognize them yourself and get in them. Okay, look at this thing, and it's kind of funny. I mean, it sat. Now the 5-minute red line is a resistance from the bottom side. So see, we keep consolidating. It was fighting in here. Then they rotated up, created a Donchian high, back to the overnight open rejection. Bam! Holy shit! Oh gosh. Anyways, look at your charts. Study what you're seeing. Start looking for those trades like that. And potentially like that, and like the one I took in the NQ, and I'm not saying that trading's gotten easy for me, but I'm just more clear-minded as to why I got in, where I'm trying to go, and what I'm trying to accomplish in this trade. Okay, everybody have a good day and happy St. Patrick's Day. Talk to you later. Bye. By the way, I want to quickly state on that NQ chart, I had taken off the moving averages. If it doesn't say it in my video, I had taken off the moving averages just so we could clearly focus on the lines, the prior day high, the overnight open, the prior day close, that kind of stuff, so that you could just kind of see. I'm not trading without those lines. I just want to make that clear. Anyways, that's the reason I took them off, just to show where the clearness of why I took this trade and whatnot. Everybody have a good day. Bye.